Hi, Dee Dee Ladybug. Thank you for stopping by and taking a look at this video. If you like what you see or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and the like button, of course. But I'm just grateful that you stopped by and checked in on me. This is another envelope junk journal, and it's a love theme. It could be a Valentine's theme, but it's a love theme, I guess. I don't know. I just had this paper from Martha Stewart for so long, and just thought it was kind of time to get it used up. So this is a little, well, it's a piece of leather that you just wrap around. Oop, gotta put it back down. I'm sorry. Let me put that back down. And I did put an eyelet here, and I put this cute little gemstone in this. I found these little itty bitty, I hope you can see it. I'm trying to see if I can get it in camera. It's a little shaped tag. I just thought it was so cute. And again, it's a manila envelope. And I have to be honest, when I first made it, I did not have enough to fold over. I didn't make the flap right, so I had to add to the flap. And hold on one sec. Let me tell you what that stuff's called. Hold on. Oh boy. Goodness gracious. Here it is. And I told myself I'd remember. I did buy it on Amazon. I'm not sure if I can remember where, but if you just look up craft text, you can get a roll of it. I bought a 19-inch roll, and I still have a lot left over. So what I had to do was attach it here so that it would go all the way around, because the original part was too small. Anywho, well, let's go on in. So again, like I say, it's a love journal, Valentine's journal. I tried not to make it too specific, but there is going to be some moments in there that do say Valentine's, like I think right here it says it. I bought these at Hobby Lobby. They were in the Valentine section, but I just felt like I could use that, honestly, these little bags for anything. And this is from, oh goodness gracious, a kit. You know, I couldn't even tell you. I won't be able to tell you where I got everything, because a lot of stuff I've had for a long time. And I did mix the papers up with the paper pads that I had, because I am trying to use up my paper pads. This is a little 6x6 paper pad. And it's just, you know, some ribbon that I had around the house. Trying to use the stash, but I know I am, you know, I have been buying a couple of things. I'm looking more at vintage stuff right now, and mixing the vintage and the new. But isn't that paper just adorable? And there's texture to it. It's like a canvas. So cute. Well, I think it's cute. This came in with all these bags. It was this style bag, and then like a little coin-sized bag that says love on it. They're over on my craft desk, but they had these little tags in it with different string, but I went ahead and put that one on. Some old, you know, probably Project Life cards, I'm not sure, but I think that's what these are from. And then I've had this paper clip for, oh goodness gracious, who knows how long. And this again is probably from some Project Life. These cutouts were from the Martha Stewart paper pad. And again, very old. I think I got them at like TJ Maxx quite some time ago, when TJ Maxx and Ross were selling more, you know, card packs. They don't sell them anymore, at least not in my neighborhood. And what I did was I sewed the graph paper to the back side of this, and then made a top pocket up here. And then on these, this is part of a paper pad. Just put that on there. so that you can journal on it, put your pictures on the back side. And then I made this little cluster down here. And there's 2 tags here, 2 tags here, and 2 tags here. And I thought, you know, when I was making it, I thought, oh, that'd be cute. You could leave like little love notes or put them in a lunch pail, or I don't know, you know, leave them next to the bed. Just gave you some cute little options there. And some tags here. And I just sewed some graph paper on the back of that one. And these were one-sided papers, both sides. Just went ahead and sewed those. These are like little turquoise flowers. And I did not do this as a tuck. I just left it like that for more decoration. And a little piece of lace there for the pocket. Some trim on it. Well, not trim, but lace. And this page is coffee dyed. This is also part of that Martha Stewart paper pad. I do have it here, but you know, it is so old. I don't know if there's a date on it, but this is it's cut. Oh, there's a hole right there. But it's pretty old. And I don't know if there's a date on these. Really, it's not important. Because I don't think you'll be able to find it. Like I said, I bought it at probably TJ Maxx or Ross a long time ago. And then this is a glassine bag that I coffee dyed. And this music paper is actually from a paper pad that I've had for a while, that I got at Hobby Lobby. And then I just made a little cute cluster here, some ribbon, sewed it across, coffee dyed doily. And then in here, oh gosh, that paper is just so pretty. That is a newer paper pad. I'm not sure which one it is. And then this is coffee dyed, and I sewed it so that you can write notes and maybe put a picture here. You know, whatever you want to do. And then this is just another, I found at Hobby Lobby this material in the, it's right here, in the, you know, the scrap section, so to speak. But this material is so cute because it's like it's like a piece of scrap paper. So I thought this would be fun. I could use this probably for a very, very long time. So I really liked it. And I think it was like $2. So you can never resist something like that. Piece of coffee dyed here. A couple of little tags. And then this is sewed across. And I actually did sew it onto the paper this time. And this is just another probably Project Life card. And I put Unforgettable on here. And then added these little pieces of crocheted lace. And made a tag. And some lace up there. And then on this one, it's folded in half this way, and then it's sewed all the way around here and all the way up here. This is just a lunch, you know, little treat bag from Joann's with a couple little tags in here. Well, not tags, but little journaling cards. And then what I did on this one is I took some paper, made a tag on one side, and then when you flip the page, it's the same pocket, but I took it and made like a little notepad. So there's a couple of sheets in there. And then I did the same with this pocket, except the notepad is now with that paper. And then when you turn the page, the tag is with the first pad of paper. A little trim down here just to make it a little fancy. And here's another pocket. This is that fabric I just showed you, and I inked it up a little bit to make it look a little bit more vintage. And this is an old piece of cardstock. And this is the pressed paper that a girlfriend of mine gave me. And inked it up, tea-dyed it, and then inked the edges. This is from a different paper pad. Did a little stamping. Didn't want to make it too thick because, you know, I figure that whoever decides to have it become part of their journaling collection, that they can, you know, add stuff and write on stuff. This is me attempting, when I did the coffee dyeing, I put it on a rack. I don't know if you can see those lines. So that would get the lines of the rack, the cooking rack. And then I had a cup here, so I poured it over. I had the cup on the paper and then sprayed around it. But it still gave it a little bit of texture on there. This is a little tiny paper clip. I hope you can see that little key. I have a whole bunch of them. And this is actually coffee dyed as well. And when I cut this, I wasn't even thinking about it, but look how perfect that fold turned it out with this line going across. Sometimes it's just unexpected when you're able to, when you're just moving along and then you look at it and you go, oh, that was unexpected, but worked out perfectly. And like I said, I was mixing, you know, the coffee dyed with the newer paper. And this is a tag, shipping tag from Staples. A little stamping, coffee dyed paper. Oh, look at how cute that turned out. And just a piece of that Martha Stewart. And that's the back of it. And this paper. Well, I'm not saying it's 100% Valentine's because it says love you, Valentine's Day friends, XOXO. I like all those messages. And this is, of course, the back half of that paper. Lined coffee dyed paper. Another lace tuck. Some more tags. It says, write your story. And it already had the lines and everything, so I didn't have to sew anything on that. This I sewed a piece of graph paper too. And this, I just coffee dyed it and then went around and edged it. And here's another portion of that pocket that was in the front. Put a little sticker, a little tiny one. And then another one of those little tiny paper clips. And cute little trinket right there. Let me see if I can get it to turn around for me. There you go. Little red one. And you can always take that off and put it on a charm as a necklace. And then in here, another large piece of paper. But on this one, I did a little tuck back here. And it says, you are in my heart. That way you can tuck it right there. And you can tuck some other things in there if you'd like. As you can see, it goes in pretty easily. And then there's the back side of that graph paper. And you can kind of see a little of the crocheted tag there. And then next page, another little cluster that actually worked out really cute, I think. It's sewed, coffee dyed, a little stamping. And then this is more of the cutouts from that Martha Stewart paper pad. And just a little tiny cluster back down here. Not too much. And this has very faint writing. You can't really make out any of the words, but it's very faint, which I really liked. And then, of course, little sticker back here. And then you have the pocket. And it goes all the way down. And right now there's nothing in it, but I do plan, and that's what this little bag is over here, to add, if you purchase it, you're going to get a whole bag of goodies. I don't want to give away all the things, but there's quite a bit in there. Some trims and some lace. See if I can get it open and get it in there. Some doilies, some coffee dyed little cutouts, some of the paper pad that matches it, some more tags, and this cute little bag. And that will be if you purchase it, these will all be part of it. I'm sorry, I've had a long day at work. I just got home, but I've been meaning to get this done because I've had this finished for about a week now. I've already started on a new one, and I am dabbling in making some other little embellishments and stuff. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I hadn't planned that, but I think I'm gonna. Just a sneak peek, not too much. So look at these little bingo cards. And then I sewed a little graph paper on the back. Did a whole bunch of these. And I got some other ones in there, but I don't want to give it all away. I'll do that when I video the embellishments. Well, again, I hope you made it all the way through the video, and I really do appreciate you stopping by and watching. Thank you so much. Bye.